Hey everyone, talking about Fjerne, if I'm pronouncing that right, by Slumberhouse. The notes in this are milk, honey, hazelnut, cedar, musk, wheat, amber, sandalwood, patchouli, feuilletine, tonka, carob, vanilla, cistus, and styrax. And feuilletine, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing wrong, is sort of like a crackled top of a pastry type of thing, I think, or like a crust. This is definitely not as dense or thick as the typical Slumberhouse fragrance, which could be a good or bad thing depending on your taste. Seems like there might be a coconut note, or if there's not like officially like coconut as an ingredient, there's definitely that type of accord because I and many others from reviews I saw get very present like coconut shavings note in the opening. It's not over the top strong, but it is enough that it detracts from it a little for me because I just don't happen to like coconut, but it does pass relatively quickly and kind of turns into like a sandalwood tonka type of vibe. And yeah, then like this hazelnut wheat tonka accord comes in that reminds me a little bit of zoologist harvest mouse, like in a good way. And it has this like bakery air type of scent that I really, really like. Almost reminds me of the way that Lovesick Witchery, one of my favorite fragrance houses, does their baked goods type of note or something. There's also, yeah, that like soft yet fresh sandalwood. And it becomes more woodsy and resinous in the base as it dries down, but still in like a cozy and soft way. Not soft as in like it has bad longevity and projection, just in terms of the scent profile. So yeah, it's not like an outright love for me, but I actually do really like it by the dry down and kind of by the mid even. I don't even dislike the opening. It's just kind of like I don't like coconut, and I get a bit too much of that. I think nice change of pace for Slumberhouse too. Not that this is brand new. I think it came out in 2020, but yeah, it's still interesting and high quality despite being so different from a lot of their other offerings, which tend to be like thick honey and tobacco or like really foresty and earthy or things like that. Yeah, very unisex, I would say, and has good longevity, moderate to good projection. Goes for 180 for a 30 mil. Lucky Scent gets it in stock, and then it sells out like immediately whenever they get it. So maybe I'll try to feature when I launch my decant site, which this is actually the first time I've mentioned that on here, but I will do a video of it when it officially launches. And it's in the works. Probably will go live within a month or two. Yeah, that was quite a tangent, but I do think this is really well done overall. And I like it. It's really just that it's a bit too coconutty for me in the opening for it to be like a full on love, but I do think it's good.